how to launch a product on Amazon FBA. That's what we're talking about today. And today we're gonna answer a couple questions. A, do you understand what a launch is? You're gonna get the answer to that. 2, do you understand ranking and giveaways? We're gonna answer that. And 3, do you know how much money you should budget for a launch on Amazon? Gonna answer that one too. We're gonna give you 6 steps that are gonna completely change your business. Stick around.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the KT9 studio. If you're new to this channel, welcome. If you've been here before, thanks so much for checking in with us again. But today is a question we get all the time. Probably the #1 biggest question is, how do I launch? How do I rank on Amazon for keywords?
Yep.
The thing is that the reason I think it's most scary is because it's expensive.
Yep.
Like, you're giving away your product, you're paying Amazon fees, you're giving it away at 90% off, so you're not making any profit. And it's one of those things that's really scary because you just started your business and you know you have to do this giveaway, but you don't want to waste money.
Right.
So we're going to give you 6 steps that make it simple, that make it cheap. The most important thing is saving money, right? So we're going to make it cheap and cost effective. 6 steps, we're going to knock them out here. Taylor's got the first one.
Number one is make your listing awesome.
Make it awesome.
Make your listing awesome. That is everything from having pictures that go by Amazon rules, white background, all that kind of stuff. Have lifestyle pictures. Make sure that your keywords, your title is perfect with all your keywords. Make sure your listing is perfect with keywords and bullet points. Make sure your back-end keywords are perfect. And you know what? If you need help with that, you can outsource that to Fiverr. You can go to, we actually recommend a company called Honey Badger Boost.
Yeah.
There'll be a link down below, but you can use something like that or do it all yourself. We have some other videos coming out, and there are other videos on that, but make your listing awesome. Yeah,
that's the #1 most important thing. If your listing sucks, it's not gonna sell.
Right.
That's the most important thing. So number 2, I'm gonna pop it right here, is get initial reviews. So you can have a great listing, it can look awesome, you can have great pictures, you can have lifestyle pictures, you can have a hot model modeling your product. It doesn't matter if you don't have any reviews. Social proof is the most important thing. So we recommend 10 reviews at a minimum at first. And I know you're thinking, how can I get reviews if I don't have sales? And how can I get those initial reviews within Amazon's terms of service? And it is a little sticky thing. It is a little weird. I would say the best advice we have is just message us.
Yeah.
We'll help you out with it. Message us, comment below, say, hey, I'd like to talk to you guys. Find us on Facebook. We're on Instagram. We're all over the place. We're going to link all that stuff below this.
Yep.
So do that.
Step number 3 is turn on PPC.
Turn on PPC.
Turn on PPC. We've already done 1 or 2 PPC hack videos. The first one being on turn on an automatic campaign that's low bid.
That's a good one. We'll link
high daily budget.
We'll link that one here.
We'll link that video. But turn on PPC. Some automatic campaigns. We're going to go over some manual campaigns. But turn on PPC just to try to start generating those sales, generating people looking at your product. Because if people don't look at your product, you can't sell it.
Exactly. And make sure you do it right. So stick with us. Check out that low bid keyword video. That's a super cost effective way to start. And you can actually turn that on before. I know we said turn on PPC after reviews. I would turn that on at the beginning. Yeah. So that's just a little disclaimer. But the manual campaigns, stick with us. We're going to make a video, like we're going to have it up hopefully before this one or right after this one about how we optimize and create all of our PPC campaigns. So subscribe for that. Number 4, this is gonna save you the most money. So I hope you stuck with us to number 4. Number 4 is identify your giveaway keywords. So this is where a lot of gurus, a lot of people on Amazon are telling you one thing, and we're gonna tell you something that's gonna make it a lot better and it'll save you a ton of money. So we have another video about this that I will link here, but I think this is going to explain the difference between merchant words and the tool that we recommend, which is seller.tools. And I really got to show you this on the screen. So we're going to jump over to the computer. I'm going to show you this real quick.
Let's do it.
Go again. I'm going to use the same example, wireless charger. I'm going to show you first off why it's hard to do this with merchant words, and second, how it's much easier with seller tools. So if I type in wireless charger to merchant words, this whole list pops up. It's great because it ranks the keywords based on search volume. And that's kind of what you want to do here, is rank them based on search volume. The only problem is there's no column telling you how many units to give away for that keyword. So while you will generally know that obviously you're going to have to give away way more units to get to the top of wireless charger, you won't know how many more than, say, if you targeted, what's a good keyword here? small wireless charger for $45,000. You don't really know the difference in the number of giveaways. With Seller Tools, it's doing the same thing basically. It's pulling up all of those search volumes right here and it's sorting them for you. But it's also, this magic column over here is a giveaway column. So it's saying, hey, if you want to get to the top of wireless charger, you got to give away 225 units for 8 days. This is an 8-day calculation, which is 1,800 total units. That's a ton of money. That's a ton of units. But if we go down here to another smaller keyword like iPhone charger pad, you only have to give away 5 units a day for 8 days, 40 units total. As you can see, that's super helpful, just having that number and knowing how many giveaways you're going to actually need to use. So that's why we recommend Seller Tools. But either way, step number 4 is creating a list of keywords and ranking them based on search volume.
All right, so Kel just showed us how to find the keywords that you want to use using Seller Tools, or you can use Merchant Words. We use Seller Tools. If you want to use Seller Tools, you can use the code KT9, all capitalized. That'll get you 5% off after your 14-day free trial. So you can check that out. But what we want to do is, we're talking about how to launch a product on Amazon FBA, right? So we're going to keep going with some more steps. Step number 5 is to pick keywords based on budget, okay? This is a huge thing because giveaways cost money. They do. They cost the cost of the product costs, Amazon fees.
Right.
If you use Viral Launch, there's a Viral Launch fee. If you do all these things cost money, these giveaways, right?
Yep.
But when you do a giveaway, it allows you to start making money a little bit faster.
Exactly.
So it makes sense. But we're gonna give kind of 3 different scenarios. If you have no budget, right, and you're picking keywords, then you can still use Seller Tools, figure out the longer tail keyword, and just run PPC like a madman.
Yep.
Run PPC for what you can within your budget. That's if you have basically no budget, right? You can't really afford to do the giveaways just because of your budget.
Just keep optimizing PPC, keep bringing down your ACOS cost, and your profit will go up. You won't have to worry about doing a giveaway right now if you have a very low budget.
Right. If you have a low budget, I would say like $500 to $1,000 or under.
Yep.
What I would do is I would pick like 1, 2, 3 of those longer tail keywords, and I would launch for those longer tail keywords because that's going to cost you way less money. We have another video on this, but way less money than launching for a broad keyword. And you're able to do that, rank those, get to front page, number 1 spot, whatever you need to do for those 1, 2, or 3 longer tail keywords.
Yeah.
That's what you should do if you have a low budget.
Yeah, and during all that, keep PPC on as well.
Yeah.
So don't act like they're separate. PPC should be on regardless.
Right. And if you have a high budget, so let's go with over $1,000.
Yeah.
You're putting this money in, you want to get your product to the top, you want to start making these sales, and you have the money to spend. What we would recommend to do is pick 7, 8, 9, 10 of those longer tail keywords. So we're still going to go with longer tail keywords rather than broad keywords. And we're going to rank for all 7 of them, all 8 of them, all 9 of them, all 10 of them, while keeping on PPC.
Yep.
And what that's going to do is it's going to get you to the front page of 10 different keywords rather than just 1 different keyword, and the sales will be there.
Yep. Spread that net a little bit wider, capture a bigger customer base.
Exactly.
So that was step number 5. Step number 6 is equally important, if not more important. So I'm hoping you stuck around for this, but make sure that your listing belongs before you launch.
Ooh, that's key.
Isn't it cool that you can see what's already ranking on Amazon before you even go into it? It's pretty awesome. So you see how the pictures look. You see how their ranking is. You see how their sales are. You see how their reviews are. I would say pictures and reviews are the 2 biggest things. Why don't we jump over to the computer, show them real quick an example of how that looks, like if it fits or if it doesn't fit, so you can know if I should launch for that specific keyword. Let's jump over there real quick. Here we are back in Seller Tools, just like in step 4 where I said pick out your keywords. Now we're going to take those keywords, we're going to put them onto Amazon, and we're going to see, do you fit where that keyword is before you even do the giveaway, before you even do anything. So wireless charger. Let's just do this one just to show you why you probably won't fit for the broadest one immediately, right? So wireless charger, it's going to cost a ton of money to launch, whatever. But let's go to Amazon. And we're going to type in wireless charger. So what pops up? All right. The bestseller has, the first thing I'm looking at is reviews. So 1,500 reviews, 8,500 reviews, 480 reviews, 10,000 reviews, 3,000 reviews. Crazy, crazy, crazy competition. The second thing I'm looking at is pictures. The pictures are good. They're professional. Obviously, these are big companies. They're professional. They're good. So what I'm trying to say here is that if you have your product, you have a wireless charger, and you're trying to launch it, you're not really going to be able to compete on this page unless you have 1,500 reviews and a great picture. So that's a big barrier to entry. That's a hard thing to do. The only way I would say you could ever stick on this page is if your product was really innovative, really new, had a super low price, and had perfect 5-star reviews, and still had probably 500 reviews. So super impossible to do. Definitely don't go after this keyword. This is another way to go. So say we scroll down here to, let me look through these a little bit here. I'm trying to see what I like. Okay, so this one right here, 5,000 monthly search volume, 1,800 for this. And you only have to give away 7 units a day for 8 days to get to the top of it. So that's a lot different than, how many, you have to give away 225 for wireless charger. So 7 units, the keyword is wireless charging station. Let's check that out. So wireless charging station. So here we are. Again, this guy's there still, but let's disregard him for a second because we're talking about a station, which is a little bit different of a keyword. So it's kind of making you think of something that has more to it. Like you have a place for a watch, or you have a place for a mouse, or you have a place, oh, that's a cool one. So basically, you have a way to differentiate yourself. Also, as you can see, the reviews are much lower, 15 reviews, 24 reviews, 25 reviews. Look how bad the star count is, 3 stars and 24 reviews, and they're number 3. Their picture is okay, but this one's picture is all right. It's just, it's so much easier to get here. I don't know if you guys can see this. I'm trying to make it in layman's terms, but as you can see, it's easier to put your listing on this page and have it stick because they have low reviews and their pictures aren't as great, and there's a better way to differentiate yourself. Say your product looks different than this, it's gonna stand out. On that other page, they kind of all looked similar, they all had crazy high reviews. Does that make sense? You're trying to differentiate yourself, you're trying to have a quality listing and see if you can fit and take up some market share on that page before you even go about doing it.
All right, so Kale just showed us how to make sure it fits. And you know what? I'm actually gonna give a little bonus tip.
You're gonna give a bonus tip?
Bonus tip.
Stick around for the bonus tip.
So, if you follow all those 6 steps that we just went over for a perfect launch, and you know what, I wanna give this disclaimer. If you were coming to this video and you were looking for a step-by-step of how to use Viral Launch, something like that, Viral Launch has instructional videos. We can make one if you want one, comment down below and we can do it. But what we really wanted to do is launching something is a whole lot more than just clicking some buttons on Viral Launch. You wanna make sure you have everything in place so that your launch works.
Yep.
So when you make sure your listing is awesome, when you get your initial reviews, when you turn on PPC, when you pick out your keywords, when you pick keywords from a budget, and when you make sure your listing fits, I promise you, all of those will end up in a perfect launch.
That's right.
Bonus tip, when you follow these steps, when you go through the 6 steps, when you have these launches, whether you have no budget, a low budget, or a high budget, once you start getting these organic sales, once you start rolling, it grows exponentially. And whenever you become a quote unquote big dog.
The big dog.
Big dog.
Yeah.
You can go to these broad keywords. You can go and you can do big things with big keywords and you can make it work. So those are our 6 steps with a bonus tip to the perfect launch.
That bonus tip is big because it gets a little intimidating when we show a wireless charger and you're thinking, I don't want the peanut sales of those small keywords. They're not actually peanuts, trust me. If you launch for 7, 8 long tail keywords, you'll get a lot of sales. But the fact that you can build it slowly on a budget profitably and then eventually become the big dog, that's what we're all striving for. We all want that product that has 1,000 reviews and just crushes everyone else, right? And that's what this 6 steps will get you to, and then finally you'll get to go after the bonus step, and you'll be the big dog.
I mean, the thing is if you try to launch and be the big dog from the beginning, A, you're going to have to spend a buttload of money. B, it's going to take 3, 4, 5 months to get there while you're spending money, and then hopefully once you get there, you have the review count. Your listing is perfect. Everything has to be perfect. Or you can follow this step, Pick your keywords based on what it says in Seller Tools, pick them based on budget, and you can start making money now.
That's right. So that was hopefully super helpful for you. It was super helpful for us when we learned that.
Yeah.
If you loved it, slap the like button, slap the subscribe button.
Do it.
I don't know if you can physically slap a button
Do it.
on YouTube, but you could try. And comment, ask us questions. We're here. We're on Facebook. Join our group. We're always in there talking about FBA, so we're nerds about this stuff.
I'm not a nerd, Kale.
Maybe I'm a nerd.
Maybe I'm a
You're pretty
bit.
swaggy with that leather jacket. All right, love you guys. This is KT9. Still don't know how to finish the video.
We have to figure out how to end videos.
Can you comment and tell us how we should end our videos? And then we'll know who's loyal and actually watch through all this bumbling mess. You know what I mean?
Or we're gonna have the people who literally don't watch our videos at all.
Yeah.
They just skip to the end because they know we're always idiots at the end.
Maybe someone will, like, once we get cool, people will make like a compilation video of all of our mistakes. That's when you know you made it. You know what I mean? Goodbye.